YouTube, what's happening? It is Tuesday, October 22nd, and it is opening night in the NBA for four teams. We got the Knicks and the Celtics and the Timberwolves and the Lakers. So we're going to talk about these games just like we always do for any sport. We're going to look at the betting information. We're going to look at the rosters because I don't really have any data yet because they haven't played anybody. So let me show you my sheet. I haven't finished with it. I'm still working on it. I got most of the basic stuff done, but I still got to enter all the potential information for the stats and the rankings of whatnot. So, but these are the categories we're going to have. We're going to focus a lot on the shooting percentages, the offense, rebound, assist, block, steal percent, possessions a game, so we can kind of figure out the pace. And then we're going to look at the same things on defense as well. And we'll use that information to make pretty good detailed picks for the whole season. But for the first couple days, I'm not going to have any data because we don't have any. So we're going to be betting based on vibes more than anything, because we're going to look at the betting information. We're going to look at the rosters. We're going to see who came, who left. And then we're also, as usual, we're going to look at props, because props are just so fun to do. Especially, this is Outlier. You can get you a link in the description, a free week trial of this, and you can see all the information for everyone out there. See, this is set to Knicks and Celtics, and you can see the information, and we're going to look at that too. So let's do that. Drop a like, subscribe. Let's go ahead and jump into that first game right now. All right, for the first game, we got Knicks and Celtics. We can see the Boston's 225 on the money line. We got 5.5 on the spread with a 222.5 on the actual total. So let's look over at what can we look at here, because I don't have any stats. So we're going to focus mainly on the rosters. What is their depth chart looking at? So let's look at Boston. We pretty much know theirs. Drew Holiday starting, Derek White's a shooting guard, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Al Horford. That's okay. So we still see Porzingis is actually out. So that's a big deal, because the unicorn needs to be in, because otherwise you got Al Horford's old ass in there. I mean, come on. He's going to sit in that corner. He's going to shoot threes. We know what Al Horford does, and he'll probably make a couple, knowing him. So we see the backups and who's doing what. Now, if we look at the Knicks, they obviously had major changes. They brought in Cat, literally the most random time of the offseason, a couple weeks before the season starts. Let's just trade. Let's make a trade. So Brunson's the point guard. Bridges is the shooting guard now. Josh Hart is the small forward, probably the best rebounding small forward I've ever seen recently. Dude's just a beast. OG is the power forward, and Cat is the center. And we can see who backs him up and who could come in. The only one that's really out is old Kevin here. He is currently out, but I don't think that's a big deal. Your main stars are there. So we have New York seemingly at full strength, and we have the Celtics down unicorn. So that's a big deal. So hence, I can still see why the Celtics are favored. So let's do that. Let's look over. All right, so looking at the props now, and you see this is Outlier. Get you a link in the description, get you a week for free. You get to see all this amazing, get to see the matchups and what they do recently. And it looks great. It's just a great thing overall. So now the props is everyone has different props they want to do. I don't like doing fantasy score. I just personally don't like it. So I like to focus on things like points, rebounds, points, assists, your main three of those, your PRAs, your 3 points, because I love doing 3-pointers, especially with how 3-point heavy the league is. You got your first baskets you could do if you want to do things like that. Most points you can do first half, first quarter, all that stuff, steals, blocks. So let's start off with the main ones. Let's start off with points, PR, and PA. Let's just start with those three first. See if anything stands out there. Then we'll switch to like rebounds and rebounds, assists, and look at those in a second. So first thing we have is, now we have no stats. Remember that, 0 stats. So we're focusing basically on last year plus depth chart, so we can see who's going to actually get the minutes. Because one of the things people are going to see is Cameron Payne might be a lot of good stats, but he's third in the depth chart for point guard and shooting guard. Miles McBride's ahead of him right now. So that's going to be, I can see both of them getting in the game at the same time when these two go out, but we'll see. So pop over here. First thing, now all the matchups are just not good. This is just disgusting when it comes to opponent rank. So I'm not liking any of these. My opponent rank needs to be at least orange. It has to be orange. I prefer it to be green, but none of it's good. So we're not going to look at points, point rebounds, or point assists, because they just don't look good. So let's go to rebounds. Let's go to we're going rebounds, rebound, assist, and yeah, we'll do those two. So see, we're starting to get a little orange. We get some Josh Hart, 8 rebounds, 8.5 rebounds. Now, is his rebounds going to be affected with the whole acquisition of Cat? Of course, because now he's back to this. He's focusing strictly on the small forward role. Cat should be able to handle the center, and he should get his fair share of the boards. And then OG is the power forward. So yeah, I can see Josh Hart's rebounds going down a little bit. I don't see him getting 13 rebounds a game or anything crazy like that. So, but 8, maybe we'll see. So, but those are one of those ones I want to see how it flows. Now, the Celtics are very. I mean, there's no real major changes. Only thing is, Porzingis is out, and he was out a good bit last year, so we know what to expect with him being out. Horford's going to sit in the corner. He's going to shoot threes. That's simple. We know this. So, who's going to get the rebounds here? That's a good question. Probably New York. So let's pop to the props again. So we have Hart rebounds. We got Miles McBride rebounds, which he is the backup point guard and shooting guard. So can he get 2 rebounds? Let's look. Let's open up, take a look at it. Let's peek. Let's see what he did last year, all of last year. He started picking up some rebounds. Hell, one game he had 7 of them, so this might be a play. I might take this just because. It's weird taking a guard for rebounds, but guess what? It works when it works, so it's a decent matchup. Let's take away Payne. Let's keep looking. I want to find some greens, though. I really want to find some greens, so let's take these off. Let's go to 3-pointers. I love me some 3-pointers. So go down to T, do 3-pointers. Okay, now we got Cameron Payne to hit a 3. We got Bridges to hit 3 threes. We got Josh Hart to hit a 3. I think I might take this Cameron Payne because he is the backup 3rd-string point guard, 3rd-string shooting guard, but they put McBride and Payne at the same time. I guarantee you Payne's going to shoot a 3. So let's look at the 3 points here. 2023. Yeah, he shoots them a lot. So, and it is 175. That's my problem in this game. I got to go with this one. McBride's okay, but that's a good matchup. It's only half. It's decent numbers. Great history last year. I think he'll get in. He'll make at least 1, I think. So I'll take Cameron Payne to get a 3. And we'll also look at blocks and steals because people like those too, especially with like the big men. So let's go steals, blocks, see if anything stands out. Horford, Derek White steals, Jaylen Brown steal block. Not 11th, not the best matchup. So I think my best one's going to end up being Cameron Payne to hit a 3-pointer. That's all we're going to do in this one. So when it comes to the actual info, though, do I want to take the Knicks or the Celtics? I think Porzingis being out is an issue. Karl Anthony should feast a little bit. I think, but we'll see how the offense actually flows. It could flow strictly through Brunson, with Anthony just getting some like other things. So first game of the season, I bet there's gonna be a little bit of rust, even though there was preseason. I think I like that under 222. I think I like this. I think I'm gonna go with that. We're gonna go under 222.5. First game of the season, you know, hey, do what you gotta do. And then I'm gonna take Cameron Payne to hit a 3. Sounds weird, but hey, that's what we're going to do. Until we have stats to go with, that's what we're going to rock with. So let's move on to that second game. All right, moving on to game 2. We got Minnesota and LA Lakers. We can see Minnesota it's basically a pick 'em, but they're a slight favorite. If you want LA, you can get you some plus juice. 220.5 is your number. Again, don't have any stats, but you can see it's set up. It's ready to go. I just need to fill some information in, then we will be ready to go. But I need at least 1 game so I can have something under to look at. So by Friday, I believe we'll be using this sheet full on because everybody should play 1 game by Friday, I believe. So there we go. So let's pop over here to the depth charts. Let's see what we got. And Bronny is the 3rd-string point guard. What the hell are we doing? Why? Vanderbilt's out, Woods out, D'Angelo, Austin, Rui, LeBron, and Davis. Okay, great. If they're going to try to put Bronny's ass in the game for the first game, you just know they are, and that's just like, stop it, get serious. I mean, what? I digress. Anyways, let's look at Minnesota. What they got? They got Conley at point, Ant, Jaden, Julius Randle, Rudy Gobert. I mean, yeah, decent, pretty good lineup. Even without Cat, you move Gobert to the center. Julius Randle comes in as a point scorer and a rebounder. Ant's going to do Ant's thing. Colin's going to do Colin's thing. So still a good team. Dante is going to come off the bench and just ball out probably. Naz Reid's going to ball out. So I personally think Minnesota's going to beast like they did last year. Minnesota was a damn good team last year. So I don't think the Lakers are going to be that good. I'm just saying. Outside of the main ones, look at this bench. This bench is not good. Dalton is a rookie. Yeah. Bronny's there. I mean, come on. So I think Minnesota's got a good 5, and they got a couple, their second string's pretty good too. So they have a good 7 or 8 for sure. So let's go over to the props. So I'm going to look at it this way this time. So I have everything open up. It's all the stuff. But we can see what they are, what their matchups are, what's 100%. Last 5, 10, 15. That's what it's It's sorted by last 5. So we can see everything that's hit in the last 5, last 10, 20, and what the rankings are. So the first thing you see is Ant over 5.5 assists. He's gone over that 100% of the time in his last 5 games. That's 25th ranking against the Lakers. 7 out of 10. So Ant's been dishing the ball in his last handful of games. Now, this is all last year. So, but let me show you. So let me actually pull up the 5.5 because that's probably, yeah, 5 is at Prize Picks, but everything else is at other books. So let's see, 2023, you can see what he did. He went over 41% of the year, but in his last 20 games, he stepped up the assists a good bit. So 5.5 could be the move. He might be more trying to dish the ball more. We'll see. Let's see what else we have. Anthony Davis double-double. I mean, it's minus 500, but if you want like a small parlay piece, that might be worth it. He seems to always get double-doubles. LeBron, 32.5 points and assists. 5 out of 5, but Minnesota's the #1 team against that, so you might not want to do that much. Always look for the green. Like DiVincenzo, give me his threes. That's what I want to see. How far do I got it down to get some 3-pointers for sure? Actually, let me just sort by threes because I love 3-pointers. They're my favorite. That's what I'm gonna play today. We'll see what do we got. Yeah. Dante, 3-3-pointers. I can easily see that happening. Jaden only just half. It's half. What? You're the starting small forward. Do you not shoot threes? Like, what are we doing here? 2023. You shoot threes. What? I know the juice is ridiculous, but half? What's 1.5? Over is oof. Okay. All right, maybe half it is. All right. What else? Julius Randle, and I can see him shooting some threes too, because he likes to shoot. I can see him being the first game of the season, trying to show out for Minnesota, doing some big things. Yeah, 1.5 plus 110. I could rock with that, especially since he'll have AD on him, and AD is going to back off most likely, try to be close to the paint because Gobert's big ass. Because LA. No, LeBron's playing power forward. That's right. And so I don't see LeBron playing hard defense this year. He's going to be focusing more on offense, like he's been the last couple of years, especially in the first game of the season. No. Yeah, I like that. I like that matchup a lot. Give me Randall to hit a 3, hit 2 threes. I can see that happening. Plus 110, we'll rock with it. I don't think I like another prop besides that. Yeah, McDaniels is cool and all, but yeah. LeBron's got, no. Dante's come off the bench, so we don't know how much he's actually going to play, but I assume he's going to play a good bit. He's going to shoot the hell out of some threes. Plus 100 for 3 threes? Can you do 3 threes for me? Do I like Randall better or I like Dante? Who's guarding Dante? That is going to be most likely Austin Reeves. Or it could, if it's a backup, it's going to be, looks like it's going to be, nope, wrong screen. It's going to be probably Reeves, or it's going to be Christie, or it's going to be Gabe, maybe Dalton, maybe Rui. It's going to be one of these guys. But I can, you know what? I like Dante. You know what? Let's leave Randall off. Let's go with Dante off the bench to get 3 threes. That's all he does. He comes in and just sniper. So we'll rock with that. We're going to take that. For the game itself, like I said, I don't think LA is going to be good this year based on the whole season, based on what they did in the offseason and the running thing. Yeah, so I think Minnesota's going to do good things. I'm taking Minnesota to win the game. I'm going to take Dante to hit 3 3-pointers, and we'll call it right there. So let me pop back over here to the schedule. Tomorrow, we have a whole bunch of games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 games tomorrow. Then we got 4 games Thursday. Then we got a big slate Friday. Friday, my spreadsheets will be ready to go. I can tell you right now, because it looks like everybody will have at least 1 game by Friday, which is perfect. Good deal. So for the next few days, we're going based on last year numbers, vibes, what we know about teams, matchups, and whatnot. So I appreciate you watching. Drop a like, subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you're playing. If I missed something, if I overlooked something, hey, it's all there. So, and we'll see you tomorrow for more NBA. Peace.